Greetings, Sagittarius, and welcome back. And for those who are my regular viewers, I missed you all so much. And for everyone, welcome. And we're coming into a time of nurturing our wealth. That's the general energy, taking care of ourselves. Well, that's what I did. I went on a beautiful retreat, and now I'm back. With a lot of vitality, and I took an adventure. So that is what it's suggesting for you, to take a retreat, an adventure, and start afresh. Don't be afraid. Take a risk. Travel. This is all what is coming for you as you come into this reading. And I hope you're all doing wonderfully well. And I'm going to go over to the tarot shelf and see what cards are drawn to the Sagittarius collective. So come over with me and let's see, what is it? Wow, I'm first drawn to working with the ancestors. The angel and ancestors are going to be very important as we come into this reading together. But also, let's see, the tarot that we'll be working with. Spirit Song Tarot. So two beautiful decks that are calling to us. First, let's see what the oracle, what is it that the ancestors and angels want Sagittarius, you to know? And I'm feeling so connected to the energies of nature, especially the deer. The owl could be very important to you. You could be wanting to spend more time in nature and maybe take a retreat, even go maybe camping or do some solo hiking. And this is what the angel and ancestors are drawing us to today. Wow. The moon. This is a Cancerian energy. There is an energy of fluctuations, change, maybe secrets, information that you're downloading. You're going through a radical change in terms of your psychic abilities when you're coming here to receive this message. Take note of intuitive messages. You could be seeing synchronistic connections, meeting people that on the street that you haven't seen maybe in months or years, and the conversation you have really brings up a lot of emotions and a lot of fluctuating ideas about, is this real? Is this deceptive? What is real? What is true? What is fantasy? What is imagination? But Sagittarius, that's beautiful because it's showing you that at the full moon, you are going to go release whatever has been necessary to release. You've been storing it up and it's going to be released. And it's going to come in also with the eagle. Wow. Well, there's the eagle is also in the cosmic realm. This is the master of the heavens and sky. You're seeing things from a new perspective, both with your intuition, your psychic abilities, but also you're getting above something. If there's been a situation that was not clear, that you were uncertain about, well, you're going to get clarity. You're going to get a new perspective. And there's a lot of wisdom and leadership and authority that is coming to us. And so let us see, what is it that Spirit Song, a tarot. Spirit Song Tarot for Sagittarius. What is it that we're coming to us today? Well, I see this energy of the moon. That is, you're on a path. You're evolving. Your spiritual journey is evolving because you're seeing something from a higher perspective. And your ancestors want you to know that if you have been in doubt, your third eye, you could be having headaches or just light episodes, seeing auras, halos around lights at night. And there's also, doesn't it look like the moon here above this card? And there is coming into this time of clarity around the moon is the star. Well, wow, what a connection. And in the tarot, we go from the star to the moon. So it's 17 to 18. But there is something about this intuitive message that's bringing you peace and healing. So just use this time maybe to take time out to retreat. I'd seen as we did that energy, there she is, the Queen of Pentacles. She's very nurturing of her wealth, of her body, of her nature around her home. Look at all this abundant nature. And you're seeing it from a higher perspective, but you're in the flow of the spiritual connection, perhaps with a soulmate, because of the swan, they mate for life. But it's going to bring you a time of healing, of renewal, of inspiring others. And you're inspiring others with the 9 of feathers. Well, this is the obstacle to your peace and serenity, the obstacle to you inspiring and using all your gifts and talents, of being in the flow of the spiritual realm, but also scooting along the surface of the 3D, Sagittarius. You do that so beautifully. And it's coming with the 9 of feathers because there's a porcupine. I love the porcupine. And the porcupine is got the quills up, but there's sacred medicine done with the porcupine energy. And I'm being called, this is like a quill to connect this energy of the spirit to the porcupine. Bring that crystalline energy, because it's saying that you're healing, Sagittarius, from any kind of mental torment based on worry, anxiety. You might have had an anxiety disorder because you couldn't get peace. You were something about being alone, but knowing your soulmate was there connecting at some deeper realm. And then you got into this healing process, but there is obstacles because there could be defensiveness, a sense of worrying, not sleeping, not resting. But take time under the moon to heal, to rest, to retreat, to illuminate what needs to be seen. And come into a new perspective where you've got perspective twice. So you're taking a higher perspective. You see, I don't know if you can see the words, but perspective is important. To see perspective, and we had the eye. You see, the third eye is opening. And so with the 9 of feathers, there is, that is the 9 of swords. That's a difficult card, but often we're comfortable in our sorrow. We're comfortable in our anxiety. We maybe could even be indulging in anxiety. I'm not saying that we do at times do that, because it's just part of the human process. I know I went through a phase recently of worrying about red tape and permits and just things in the 3D that had to be taken care of. But I saw it from a new perspective, and it almost brought a spiritual illumination to why this was all happening. And I know that's happening for you, Sagittarius. And I'm there with you. And what is coming is you are stepping into the limelight, center stage. Don't be afraid. Don't let your anxiety hold you back. And what is the final message that is coming is the energy of what is it, the final animal oracle is coming? Well, the 2 of Cups. The lovebirds, well, there you are. You found your soul partnership, a union, and that is beautiful for you. A trust in that, but also the 2 of Cups could be uniting those beautiful images within yourself of the divine masculine and feminine and your soul, that spirit, the Holy Spirit, which is a dove descending on you and your life and world. And that's what I have for you, and sending you so much love, Sagittarius. This union is beautiful.